Hi everyone, and welcome to the second Let's Play Dwarf Fortress with Pastryt. As you can remember last time, we started doing we built our map. We've got our world generation. This time we're going to set off, embark, and I'm going to go through all the settings with you on when you embark and what you want to take with you, things like that. So let's get to that. Now, if you remember, once we finished the world and we accepted it, it dumped us straight back to the menu. Now what we have to do is, you won't have continue playing there if you haven't already started playing the game, but if you have you will. But we just need to go to start playing, so we just need to press enter, and then we have a choice here. We have three choices. We have Dwarf Fortress, which is the one we want. I'll just go through the other two as well. We have Adventurer, and then we have Legends. Adventurer basically is where you control one person, whether that be an elf, a man, or a dwarf. I think you might be able to be something else. I'm not entirely sure. Last time I played that, it all went horribly wrong, and all the stories I've read about it, it all goes horribly wrong. It is quite difficult. I might do a let's play of that later on, but we'll have to find out. Oh, sorry, we'll see how it goes. Legends. Is the kind of the history book of your region. It's what's happened throughout, like when we were in the world generation, it came up with the figures who died and who lived, and the number of events. That's all listed here in the legends. If you want to do that, you can have a look. But if you're not interested in that kind of thing, we're just going to go straight into Dwarf Fortress. Hopefully it's doing something. Yeah, there we go. And now we have our map again, and now we get to choose where we get to embark to. This can be a little bit daunting if you're just setting off. What we really want, I'll try and help you. So we'll try and help you go through the process of what we want to look for. But again, you can kind of look for anything you want. If you want certain things, then you can go for them. But I'm going to try and find something a bit average for the moment. This is turning more and more into a tutorial, I'm afraid. I'll try not to make it like it, but we'll see. I tend to go near nearer the mountains, personally, because they're dwarves and they kind of like mountains. So that's what I tend to go for. I like to have a river as well, so that means they can fish. So the dwarves can fish, and then because they fish, they have a steady supply of meat incoming. But for the moment, let's have a look around and let's see what we can find. We can actually let the computer do this for us by pressing F, and then we just choose from a selection what we want. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to go through the map with you. So you can see there in the middle of the screen you have world, and then you have the region, and then you have local. These are kind of like zoomed in versions of each. To move around on the local map, all you need to do is just use the U, M, K, H keys, and you can choose a spot. On the right hand side, we can see, we'll just stay here for the moment. As you can see on the right hand side, we have a temperate conifer forest. You can see it's the temperature there, the trees, it's heavily forest. Trees to begin with are very useful resources. Elves don't like it when you chop them down, but to begin with you might not have any other choice. We also have some vegetation. Vegetation generally consists of bushes which you can use to get seeds and stuff from. And we have the surroundings calm, so that means they are good. I'm pretty sure it means they are kind of on the good side of there's nothing going on, basically. So we want something that's calm or wilderness. Wilderness tends to be neutral, I believe. We have those random areas that we found, the noiseless desert again. You can try and start here if you want, but you'd be pretty brave to start here. Let's try and there's a river down here. Oh, there's a elven forest home here. It's not on the map for some reason. It's quite big actually. What I might do is there's a river there, so I'm just going to go off on the U keys and whatnot. And there's some hills there as well, so I'm just going to have a look here. You can see just below where all the temperature and whatnot settings are, you can see we have a list of 4 things that say clay, deep soil, deep metals and flux stone. These all represent the kind of things that are there. Sometimes you'll see something called an aquifer. An aquifer basically means there's large underground areas of water. Um, we don't really want that, because the problem is they can cause cave-ins. They can also cause, you could just dig in and your dwarves could all fall out, the bottom of the stairway, which can be a bit amusing. At least they won't die, but they will fall. So I think I'm going to leave it. I don't really like clay, but we might have to leave it. It is warm, but it doesn't matter too much. So I think we're just going to choose this area. You can go for whatever kind of area you want. They do vary in difficulty, but if you're setting out, I suggest you go for something a bit easier, a bit calmer, a bit smaller. So we're just going to choose that. So we're just going to go E to embark. I'm just gonna, and now we're given 3 options. If you download Phoebus, you'll get 3 options, which was the graphics pack I was talking to you about. We want to use Phoebus. This can just set, it's a bit like the prepare for journey carefully, but it means we can use the tile set pack. Play now basically automatically does everything for you. It sets out all the kind of tools and what you're taking with you, everything like that, and it automatically does it for you. We're going to go through and explore it a little bit, and I'll show you that now. So we just need to go to the Phoebus bit here. As you can see, we now have a list of 7 dwarves who are going to set off on our journey. And you can see their skills on the right, and I will go through the skills just in a second. Hey everyone, and unfortunately in true Pastryt style, the recording software didn't work. Sorry about this, so I completely missed out the going through the embarking stage. If you follow the stages correctly, all you need to do is just, if you use the Phoebus one, it should automatically do everything for you, and you should be fine, and you should set off, and you should end up with something a bit like this. Basically, I won't go through most of the stuff today. I'll go through a lot of the stuff in subsequent Let's Plays. Today I'm just going to show you how to move about basically, and I'll talk a little bit about it. You'll be greeted by this screen when you first do it. What I recommend is you just press tab and you press tab again, so then you have a smaller area for your options, and then you have a bigger area for your screen so you can see what's going on. To move around, just use the arrow keys, blah blah blah. Bit boring stuff, sorry, I'm afraid. And then you just, if you want to look around or look at individual items, you press K. And for example, at the moment we're over some dense dropsy grass. If we go over here, we can see our dwarves, and that's the wagon over here. You can see some chickens running about. You can see some random goats, some cats. I'm surprised all these animals don't try and kill each other, because they all seem to, the dogs don't chase the cats and stuff. It's quite odd. There's some trees, and down here I think there's a river. There's some sand and stuff, those red bits. Yeah, there's a river. Got a bit of sand around here. Unless it's the clay. No, it definitely says red sand. These weren't random cake things, they're colonies of ants. There's stones everywhere. Is that a tree? That's open space apparently. To go up and down levels, you just press control and then you press... No, not control, sorry. You press your shift and then you press the... I don't know, what are they called? Well, basically shift and the comma and full stop key. I'm sorry, someone please tell me what they're called. But to go up a level, you press shift and comma, and as you can see, there's nothing up here. Yep, nothing, just quite flat area. I'm quite lucky in that sense. I hate really hilly areas. Sorry, I don't know why. I just really hate them. And then if we shift and full stop and go down, and we can see here we've gone down. There's some pools over here, which could come in handy for our farming. There's another level down here. You can drop down there. Looks like that's the last level, kind of a grass area, which might come in handy. We can make our entranceway here in the middle, possibly. Although the enemies could just come down here, so we'll have to think that through. But again, it's all to do with fun. So let's just go back to our caravan. Where are they gone? There they are. and I will go through most of the rest of it. Sorry, later on. Until then, make sure you comment on the video, please, and check out TopHatTavern.com. Sign up for the forums. You can comment on the video here in the theatre subforum, or you can just have a bit of a chat. Really, it's a good place for just having a chat. Until then, I'll see you later.